Metalist, what are you doing? I plan on announcing and doing your reviews if you don't mind. Please, leave, now. Fine, but let me know this now. Very well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Caleb Magnuson, and I'm going to be doing a sort of marathon or series of reviews for Final Fantasy games, and say RPGs, I mean. Today I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy 13, which is a very long game, so it won't be in one part. So I will be doing Final Fantasy 13, and then later I will be doing 10, 10-2, maybe 12, I don't know. Well, I was actually thinking of doing like Shining Force 1 and 2, but I think I would need 3 to review those, so I'm just going to go with what I have right now. So let's get started. I'm going to summarize the story of Final Fantasy 13 to the best of my abilities. So, on the planet of Cocoon, or the moon, I don't know what Cocoon is. It's like a moon or a big planet. I don't know, it's orbiting another planet, so I think it's some sort of moon. But is the planet of Cocoon and the planet of Pulse had been rivaling or something like that. That there was a great war a long time ago that almost destroyed Cocoon. Now, Pulse is apparently threatening Cocoon again. And it's right on the planet known as there are a group of people called Lassie. Lassie are basically these slaves of these powerful creatures called the Foul Sea. If they don't fulfill a focus, they are given they basically become some sort of stone zombie magical things called Sazh. So the Lassie are a big problem on Cocoon, as they are said to have almost destroyed Cocoon, having been sided with Pulse. So, one way is this girl named Sarah is trapped on a huge foul sea thing that was transported to the Purge, a place where people who have made contact with the sea are to be destroyed. It's kind of stupid, or, well, it's not stupid, it's just kind of mean. Sarah is a Lassie, and Sarah's sister, Lightning, launches an assault to basically rescue her sister from the clutches. Well, she's just gonna rescue her sister. Or they know what she whatever. I'm confused here, but he does this with the help of Sazh. There's a bounty, well, I don't actually know what he is, but she paid him, so I assume he's a bounty hunter or something. But his Lightning and Sazh go to save our friend Sarah. Meanwhile, Sarah's fiancé Snow and his gang go to do the exact same thing, kind of. On the way, Snow meets a lady named Nora, who kind of dies. Well, actually, she dies. Why? I think she let go and let herself die on purpose. That's stuff to do. But is then the lady's son, and Hope goes off with this chick named Vanille, who, well, Vanille just is. He's explained later in the story. At the moment, we just think she's just a person. And everybody's Hope goes off to confront Snow. They all meet up on a huge foul sea. I never figured out the name, as I only played through the game once. But anyways, there they find Sarah, who turns to crystal. Well, because that's what that's what the Sea do when they fulfill their focus. And then after fighting the Foul Sea at the center of the Foul Sea's temple, I never really think of what this thing actually was, so I don't know. But I don't think they really tell us there. I think they just say it's a Foul Sea. But before the Foul Sea dies, it turns them all into Lassie. Lassie basically have magical powers and stuff. So anyways, they're being hunted by the known I don't know, leader or of the Cocoon people. Well, I don't know his first name. I think it's William, maybe. But his last name is Daisley. And Daisley, he's basically the bad guy here. But Daisley is going to hunt them down with his soldiers. There's like his Colonel What's-Her-Name, who I don't like, and Commander Rosh, who whenever I see that guy talk, he seems kind of like he's kind of racist against the sea. Seriously. But they're basically trying to figure out their focus. Well, that's not technically it. Snow wants to help Sarah and say if Cocoon, Sazh and Vanille basically run away. And Lightning and Hope go for revenge. Hooray. The story is not simple, but I think I need to basically not go into too much detail there, but that's basically part of the story. It's a very long story, and I don't want to make this video stretch, you know, because it's very long, and last time I tried to record it took over 40 minutes to actually figure this out. But I think this story is very good in terms of character interactions, plot, and plot twists. Because after the first chapter when they were fighting the fallacy, I thought, oh, is the game over? Oh, that was rather short. But then, it's not over. There are going to be many times like that when you think it's about to be over, and then bam, it's not over. So that's just good. But the game has tons of great character interactions. Hope kind of sees Lightning and Hope gain this kind of mother-son relationship. That Sazh and Vanille become like good friends or something. And Snow becomes kind of like, I don't know, big brother or Hope or whatever. I never really know. I think it was more like Big Brothers or something like that. A Big Brother kind of person. And so yeah, it's a very nice story. And I'll tell you about the characters specifically quick. Lightning is this kind of hardcore or tough commander. Well, she's like a character. She's the kind of tough character who's tempered and can be known to do awesome stuff. Kind of like the Master Chief, or Shadow, or Cloud. But also, the Lightning has some emotions as well. As I noted that she and Hope gain a mother-son relationship, which helps bring out her more nice side. She's tempered and she's awesome. She's my favorite character. Then there's Vanille, a nice sweet character who currently carries a dark secret. And yes, I have played this game, so I know what that secret is. And I will not spoil that secret. Yeah. Then there's Hope, a boy who has been, he's been in captivity. Basically, he's been living with his mom his whole life. I've never really get it. I think he was homeschooled, which is why he does not seem like a social person. He's not very social. But he's kind of shy at first. Then comes more like he wants to do something. He wants to be useful. Wow. Then there's Snow, who's one of those heroic, awesome types, but also he's very charismatic, inspirational, and stuff like that. He's kind of the best comparison I can think of is one of the Sonic characters. It could be Sonic himself, but I don't know if that's accurate enough. But anyway, Snow is just this really awesome, cool kind of character. And he's a good character. Sazh well, I can describe him as kind of like the comic relief character, or he can be kind of dark at points, or sad. But there's a lot of times he says stuff that's kind of funny. A good part of a good story would be to have it to be kind of dark and actiony, but also have a little lightheartedness, so that people don't get depressed or or they're sad or scared. Or the story can't be completely dark, it needs some lightheartedness in it, you know? Oh, you know, good stuff. Now, anyways, then there's a character who I didn't exactly mention, Fang. I'm just gonna say, I really don't like this character. She's annoying, she's kinda, well, by annoying I mean her Australian accent. It's not the Australian accent specifically, but it's her character. She meets Snow by capturing him for the cavalry, who I thought was the Sanctum. I thought she was a bad guy at first. At first I thought she was pretty cool. But whenever he wins a battle, unless it's one of those times when people don't talk at all, she will say something like, "What'd you expect?" And that makes me want to punch her in the face. The character. She's not real, I call, but she's just a very annoying character. Who seems kind of full of herself and very one-dimensional. She is a very one-dimensional character to me. Yeah, I do not see much of a purpose for her except to be Vanille's friend. It's nice when she's interacting with Vanille and all that, but it seems kind of, well, yeah, it's nice when she's interacting with Vanille. Well, but usually she seems kind of meh. I'm guessing they kind of had too much of the surrounding characters and kind of tried to reuse something, or just ran out of character personnel. Well, she's not really the best character. But anyways, let's talk about the bad guy. As like I said, there's Daisley, or Bartanwas, as you will know him. He's just the leader, the tyrant, the bad guy. He also will unexpectedly be a fallacy, and they did not build this up really. I don't know, actually he's supposed to be the voice between human and fallacy, but I don't think it matters that there wasn't much build-up at all. Well, but I knew, because he just came out of nowhere. But since he's not the final boss, I kind of like plot twists like that. And to ask, how are you going to build something like that up? But anyways, then there's General Rosh, who's just, I didn't like him most of the time. He seemed kind of cool in a way, but it was really actually sad when he dies later. Everyone in this game who isn't one of the main characters, or related to one of the main characters, well, not everyone's gonna die, just anyone who's working for the bad guys. And yeah, and then there's Reigns, another guy, who basically, he's leader of the cavalry. And also tell you, there's a plot twist involving him as well, and another plot twist that also makes no sense about him. He's not at the most, well, I don't know much about this guy, but he seems kind of cool. Anyways, I think this is going a bit long. I'm gonna cut this talk short, and I'll see you in part 2 of my review of Final Fantasy 13.